Hello everyone, thanks for your patience. If you follow us on Instagram, you may have heard the news. We have sailed south into Baja, and I'm doing my best to catch up on editing to share everything with you. For today, we want to show all that excitement leading up to the moment we have been waiting for so long for. Here we go. Enjoy.
Well, it's a beautiful evening. We just got our new headsail. Tim from Doyle just came to drop it off. He helped me hike it down the beach. It was dark by the time we got here, so it was a little bit hard to find where's the best spot to go. And check it out. We got, hard to see right now. I guess I could have brought a light, but there she is, and it's heavy duty. So we're stoked. We'll put that up tomorrow and show you guys how it looks. Forgot to mention that right as I was coming up to the boat to drop off the sail to hoist it up with the halyard, we saw the gnarliest shooting star that I've ever seen just go all the way across from one side of the sky to the other over here. Super cool.
For Mexico. This is one of the things that we're doing before we go.
So we have the tank tender system here. Basically it reads the inches of pressure that are in the tank there, kind of off a little pneumatic capillary tube hose. We weren't sure how well it was working, so I took this inspection port off of this kind of cleaning, inspection, whatever, off of our actual fuel tank, so we could fill the fuel from outside and see exactly how full we are. Turns out that it is working perfectly. We were just a little bit doubtful because we thought we put a lot more fuel in here than it was reading that we had. And so maybe the guy at the gas station ripped us off, who knows. But anyways, we are completely full on this one. And then now we can just fill up jerry cans, and we'll probably leave this one full for, at least until we exactly need it, because the main tank is a little bit easier to inspect as we're filling, because you don't want to fill up the tube, you don't want to fill it up all the way and then have that hose full of diesel the whole time, right? Especially in a tank that you're not using right away. If you're going to be motoring for a couple hours and you had only one tank and whatever, it's probably not that big of a deal to fill it all the way up into the hose. But when you're leaving the tank like that, if we ended up leaving it for 6 months, that diesel's sitting in that hose the whole time, so that's not great. It leaves a lot of room for spillage, leakage out of that hose and into our bilge. So we are safe from that now, and I'll button this back up.
Since we're inspecting, might as well inspect all of them.
And this is our main tank, which luckily looks like it has a little bit easier of a inspection port here. Now Malvina can sit here with a flashlight, look down and see how full we are. I'll fill it from the outside.
Connor's got some very interesting things happening up here he wants to show me, so we're going to show it with you guys too.
So I had to tear out all these. These are the little screens for the tanks to use this method. We have plenty of filtration on the boat. We don't need those. They just get in the way of all this kind of stuff. So what we do here is you just put this little thing in there, and that's got like a little bearing or whatever, little shaker in there. And then you shake it like that. And then once you create a siphon, then it just drains out of the tank like that and fills it up. So kind of easy. Don't have to sit there holding the tank up and trying to pour it into that little hole, which I always end up getting distracted and then spilling it all over.
Is that what happened? Nice. We did some laundry today. Yoo-hoo! In the sink, and it worked good, babe. We're accomplishing so much today.
Look at this nice shiny new sail, and it's all folded up so nicely. We're about to mess this one up. And look at our sail, folded up but not very nicely. Good job. Malvina hasn't even had her coffee yet. She's diehard. Let's go.
And I'm trying to clean the ducks because we've got a brand new sail. I'm going to try to keep it as clean as possible.
It's all nice and pretty. I think the logo is gonna look really cool.
So, no turning back now.
What'd you find?
A clue.
A clue! So there's our first clue as to where this sail will go up.
It's a good clue for our first clue. Wow.
Down the head.
Second clue.
Second clue.
Ahead. Should we give you guys a time lapse of this? I think so. She is up. Woo! Yay! That UV cover black is so sick. Nicely done, Connor. Looks good. Look, it looks good too.
Ain't she pretty? Man,
What a beaut.
what a beaut.
That looks dope.
Let's go. First time on the new sail. Woo! Look how nice that looks. I don't want to put it back away. That's pretty cool. Look at that.
I love it.
Alive, alive, oh. Tim even hooked us up with a little telltale window right there. I didn't ask for. That's awesome. Thank you, Tim. All the stitching looks phenomenal. Doyle sails.
I'm a little shocked that I'm this emotional, but happy tears. I feel like we have been put through the ringer this month, and seeing the sail up and flowing, it feels so good. The moment we've been waiting for. We are leaving Baja! Oh my gosh, I am a wreck, but just so happy. It's gonna be so hard to take this sail back down because we are gonna put it away and store it until we're ready to cross the Pacific, and we're just gonna sail through Mexico with our other head sail. But it's gonna be challenging to put this one away because it is so beautiful and just a lot of work to get here, but here we are. How cool is this? We're hovering at about between 5.5 to 6 in 10 knots of wind. It is so cool. We just not too long ago had 7 knots of wind, and we're still going 5 knots. Good job, Captain.
Good job, first mate.
Enjoying a delicious lunch with some ground beef rice, shredded carrot, and cucumber. Just really digging this moment. Sailing into Point Loma. Oh yeah, and Connor is testing out the water maker right now.
Yep, found a leak.
Uh-oh. That's why we're testing this out now. Wind just jacked up to 18 knots, and if it's a race, I think we're winning.
Poor little guys.
The vibes were at an all-time high. Everything was coming together. And I have to give Tyler from Yo Lens another huge shout out. He has been sending us sunnies to test out, and these ones are my ultimate favorite, protecting my cute little crow's nest. Go check them out at Yo Lens and get yourself a pair now.
Well, you guys may remember we got grounded, what was that, 2 weeks ago? And we were coming in from the opposite side, but look at how easily marked it is from, if you're coming in from the front of the harbor mouth, it's fine. But if you're coming in from Coronado or anywhere deeper in the harbor, it wasn't marked very well. But now, you know, I understand why everyone was laughing at me. Including
We
Malvina.
love laughing at Connor. It reminds me that he's human because sometimes I think he never makes mistakes. And then I'm like, oh, wow, look, he is human. He made a mistake. At least it was nothing harmful. And Malvina made a mistake too, sailing to Mission Bay. And I'm so glad it wasn't detrimental.
No more mistakes. That was it.
Now
You
we're
get
gonna be
one.
perfect.
All right. Well, we just had a great sail from Mission Bay all the way down. We had good wind the whole way. We had a couple times where it dropped down to like 7 knots, but we were still carrying it like 4.5, 5 knots even during those little lulls. And then as we were kind of just getting comfortable cruising into the harbor mouth, all of a sudden it picked up to like 18 to 20 knots. Oh, here it is again. We only have the main up and reeled. What a crazy area this is. Yeah, just around Point Loma, it just kind of blew us gnarly. We were just sitting at 3 knots and then all of a sudden we're at 20 again.
Connor, get off the camera.
I'm telling the people. All right, guys, we're gonna have to let you go.
You think that boat's grounded?
Oh, that boat is grounded.
Okay, we don't feel
Oh
so grounded.
no, that's a big, nice, expensive boat too. Look at them go. They got a big motor on that thing. Hopefully they're not mucking up their whole propellers. Malvina's scared and these little kids are just ripping around here. Kids are good. They know what they're doing.
Yeah, if I started at their age, maybe it
Oh,
would've been
collision, collision.
Is there?
Maybe. No.
Our last night in San Diego, and look at that moon. Wow, is that? There's the Cruisens. We're about to go hang out with them one more time. And we just attempted to get a bunch of diesel and gas. We got the propane filled. Hunter's connecting it back up right now, but unfortunately, we filled up all those jerry cans and we filled up our tank. We still need way more, so I think we're just gonna, once we are fully taken off, we're gonna stop by the fuel dock with Alivo instead of just the dinghy and top her off. I'm excited. We're going to Mexico finally! Woo! Connor, are you excited? Yeah. We were nervous just as much as we were excited. It was the moment we have been working so hard for this whole year, but that meant finally leaving everything familiar and stepping into the unknown, crossing our first international border on Alivo and our first night sailing on her as well. Bye guys! Good night!
It looks like a little fairy tale you guys are just floating away to.
We were so fortunate our friends Gary and Amber from SV Cruizen came to join us for our last night. It's always refreshing to talk boats with lovely humans that have similar visions and dreams. Gary and Amber, you have been such a highlight for our San Diego chapter, and we thank you from our whole hearts for the incredible memories we have created here with you. And there they go. Good morning. Today we're leaving to Mexico. Waking up early, there is no wind, so we are taking our brand new head sail down and we're gonna stow it away and save it for when we cross the Pacific. So let's fold her up.
First step, mop the decks.
Swab the decks.
Swab.
Scallywag.
I guess I'm just standing here. I should help. Now coffee break, little sippers. Sip, sip. Yum.
to record it and show the embarrassment of how we fold our sails, but this ended up working out beautifully. Good job, Connor.
Good job.
All right, eventful morning today. We got our new head sail down, flopped it back to our older one. We're gonna sail that. I just freshened up, took a shower. We're dropping the dinghy and we're heading to the Cruizens. Woo! For brekkie! They are taking such good care of us. We are so lucky. So let's go. For breakfast.
We're going to
Kiki.
Mexico.
Hi.
There's so many talking hamburgers, right?
Look at this service. I know.
Breakfast burrito.
Yeah.
Gotta give you guys a really healthy breakfast for your start.
I need you to speak Spanish to us, so.
Good, go.
I know. Connor was like, that's his biggest.
El ego on el burrito. El bacon-o.
What I'm most
So
worried about
Uh-huh.
is trying to speak Mexican to all these guys down there.
It's not Mexican, it's Spanish. He does that on purpose. He thinks he's funny.
Yum.
Had to send us off with one last gringo burrito.
Gringo burrito.
Oh, they are the best.
Leave them in a cloud of smoke.
Yeah, with a two-stroke. They are way too kind. We just had the most amazing breakfast burritos fed and ready, and we gotta go tackle the day. Lift up the anchor and go to the fuel dock, and then the police dock to scrub her down, fill up the water, and then head on to Mexico. Here we go. Boats are here, so David's here.
Right.
We're at the fuel dock here on Shelter Island, fueling her up. We got a really crappy folding over there with the sails, so we're gonna redo that at the police dock. Good job docking.
To the park.
Connor needs a walk in the park. Gonna stretch out the old legs, meet up with Connor's parents one last time, and we're out. Living the dream! Bye guys, you're the best! Came running up to try to help, and this dream team right here, they just...
We did it. We got it done.
The new sail is back in our lovely new Doyle bag and gonna be stowed away.
We're gonna start working for Doyle.
Yeah. Doyle, you hiring? Dan's ready to come out of retirement very quickly. Good job, team.
It meant the world to us to have our besties back on board. Carolyn and Dan, Connor's parents, have been our biggest fans and huge helpers over this year. We are not sure if they will be coming down to Mexico, although we hope to change their minds. So having this moment together meant the world to us.
To Mexico. All right, we're popping some champagne.
When our sailing neighbors heard about our voyage, they played the conch for us, wishing us safe travels.
Now they just have to get us off the boat. We don't want to leave. Alive, alive.
Alive, alive, oh, with Captain Connor and
Navina, alive,
alive,
alive.
to Mexico and beyond. Come on.
Come on.
There we go.
May your joys be as deep as
Okay,
the
there you
ocean,
go.
your troubles light as its foam, and may you find peace of mind wherever you may roam.
Oh,
Cheers.
Here we go. Just took off from the dock. Oh my gosh, it's happening. Love you.
We had a hard hard time untying from this dock, but it was time to finally rip off the Band-Aid. Smiles and tears across both our faces. It was a surreal feeling. Maybe a month longer than we intended, but right on time.
We are wrecks. We have left though. That was a big step, just trying to leave. We were delaying it for a long time because the wind was howling and we knew we would just be pinned right back into the dock. So we were waiting and waiting for the wind to die. We were talking about leaving at 2. It is almost 4. So we were dilly-dallying for a far long time. It's happening. Ensenada, here we come! Woo! We got ourselves a Christmas tree. She's tied up and she's gonna sail with us tonight. Woohoo!
Well, we're sailing. Malvina's cleaning, like always. Look in front of you, don't look behind. We are leaving San Diego. We are leaving the United States. We are leaving everything. And we are heading to Mexico. We are... She says it's about time. And we are heading straight towards the Coronado Islands. You can see them out there. We're gonna go around those and then we're gonna tack back to Ensenada. Hopefully that ends up taking us about 18 hours so that we can arrive at Marina Corral in the morning. So we are not rushing, no racing.
We're not Russian.
She's Polish, I'm Irish. None of us are Russian. And we are not hitting any lobster pots and everything is looking good. It was a bit of an emotional goodbye with my parents today. Can't wait to get there. Just scared to have to speak Mexican to everyone.
And just like that, we have taken off. The winds are spectacular right now. We have 10 knots. Look at my Christmas tree. This is awesome. It feels amazing. The sunset is gorgeous, and Connor and I just had a moment where this feels very similar to when we first sailed to Catalina Island on Connor's Catalina 30, and we went right at sunset. It was just a beautiful sail, and that's like when the dream all started, and we kept thinking, why haven't we done this our whole life? If this is how we feel, then how can we create this as our new life? What's holding us back? We just started talking about it and dreaming about it, and here we are actually doing it.
We're doing 6.2 knots, baby.
Whoa!
In 10.
And
We're
we're
doing
so
pretty good.
festive! This one is a real tree, so we're gonna try to keep it alive, and we're hoping that customs in Mexico doesn't throw it overboard. Worth a shot. We're leaving San Diego, talking to my siblings on FaceTime. Woo! We got Antek up top, Zuzana on the bottom.
Let's go!
Woo! Na zdrowie! And we got the beautiful sunset from behind. Yeah, just enjoying these two. How cool is this? Are you guys ready for me to be like in Fiji and then like filming from Fiji and be like, where are you guys flying?
Yeah, dude, I'm trying to see some surfing in Fiji.
Yeah.
The sunset looked extra magical tonight, and the moon rising was another good omen. It was as if nature was saying, you are in safe hands. Enjoy.
Malvina's all bundled up in her Christmas gear.
Yeah, there was a Christmas tree, so I thought we were hitting the slopes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año felicidad.
Wow, good job.
I told you, it's my favorite song.
Yeah.
Well, we are officially crossing into Mexican waters. And we are doing good speed. We got beautiful wind, a little bit of swell. And Malvina
And look
is
at the moon.
ready for Mexico and quarantine.
It's like customs flag.
Like COVID quarantine.
And then the moon.
And look at the beautiful moon. What a night.
Time for a flag. Time for the
My
flag.
first time tying a flag. Alright, let's see how this goes. I think we might have broke our camera. It's stuck on stupid.
Oh
Sorry guys, channel is over. We can't film without the DJI.
We panicked, thinking we had just broke our most used camera within hours of leaving. But on the bright side, we take a camera over anything breaking on the boat.
Oh no. And
If you love watching our videos and feel like contributing to our journey, here's our Venmo. Whether it's buying us a beer, maybe a honeymoon gift, or helping to contribute to beautifying Alivo, all donations are truly appreciated and are not taken lightly. Blessings, y'all, and thanks for watching.